on, but it's been very interesting in watching what people have said about Mandela's life and career. Different people remember him for different things. What he said, what President Obama just quoted about being against white oppression, being against black oppression, wanting a society where everybody's treated equally, sounds a lot like Dr. Martin Luther King at the famous 1963 civil rights rally on the Mall here in Washington, where he said, I look forward to a day when people are judged by the content of their character, not by the color of their skin. And both of those are certainly things that I think are right. But that's not where we are in a lot of places in the United States, and unfortunately not in South Africa, where racial tension and animosity is again very high. But I think the aspirations that Mandela spoke to there are clearly something that we should admire.
Ambassador, speaking of world leaders who were respected and who brought freedom to a lot of people, we of course have Prime Minister Thatcher, who passed away, and the president didn't seem like it was a priority to go to that funeral, but it is now in South Africa. What do you have to say about that?
Well, I think, as I said a moment ago, I think it's entirely appropriate. He's attending the Mandela funeral. Mandela was a great leader in Africa and worked with the United States after he took power. He showed a very important way to handle allegations of human rights abuses and the like after he took office by creating a truth and reconciliation process, not, as some people argue, for prosecution of the offenders. He saw a different way to proceed. So I think I think any American president should have attended this funeral. But I also think it is inexcusable that Obama did not attend Thatcher's funeral. Another great friend of the United States, a great leader, probably the greatest British prime minister in the second half of the 20th century. And I think it was, I'd attribute it to ideology, and I think it was a big mistake on his part. It did not, didn't show the greatness of spirit that a real statesman leader of the United States should have.